is going to cause others to take notice. There is going to be an ability of God on you now that wherever you are, wherever you turn, whatever you put your hand to, whether you are a truck driver or you are airline pilot, whether you are a receptionist or whether you are a CEO, whether you are a medical doctor or you are a home attendant, God is saying, I'm putting an ability to enhance on your life, and that wherever you turn, it is going to prosper. And the Bible says that the Lord, his master, saw it. And so here was the last word. I want to say this. So we have the ability to be elevated, to enhance, and to increase. What does the increase there mean? It means to become progressively greater in size, extent, or quantity. That means the number of people, I'll give you an example, the number of people you can help, the number of people that you can serve, the number of people that you can bless should grow and get bigger. He's saying that I will increase you. Sister Sharon, one of my favorite scriptures that I love in this hour is found in Isaiah 51:2. And it says, look unto Abraham your father and unto Sarah that bare. You hear this? We're talking about increase. We're talking about increase. He said, for I called him alone, and then I blessed him, and then I increased him. And what was God saying there, Sister Barbara? He was saying that Abraham was nobody. He was saying that Abraham didn't have, he said he didn't have any children. He said Sarah was barren. He was asking God to give him children. He said, but I called him when you were one. And how many of you were called by God when you were in the projects? How many of you were called by God when you didn't have any money? And God said, I called him and I placed my blessing on you, and he increased him. And I want to say to you today that for those of you that have been without, those of you that have not had, that God is going to put a blessing on you that is going to multiply you and increase you in this hour, and that God is going to use you to increase others. Every place we go, we should enhance it. There should be no place that we go that out here. Let me say this. Let me say this, Sister Barbara. Sister Barbara, I got to thinking this morning when I thought about when the blessing helps us to be enhanced, and the blessing helps us to be elevated, and the blessing helps us to increase. And I said, well, God, there are some people in my life that I know do that for me. There are some people that I know have been brought into my life, Sister Barbara, that I know they have elevated my life. They have increased my life, and they have enhanced my life just by their presence. And some of those people are right here in that room. And I began to think about it in this way. I said, God, that if we are called to be friends and supports that elevate, enhance, and increase, that means I need to do a friend check to see if they're elevating, increasing, or enhancing me. Lord have mercy. I said, God, in this hour, I said, this is what I called it. We need to do the EEI scan. Somebody say EEI scan. That means you need to go to every relationship, whether professional, spiritual, or natural, and you need to do the EEI scan. And you need to scan them and say, do you elevate me? Do you enhance me? And do you increase me? And if the green light goes on, you keep that friend. You keep that colleague. But if the red light goes on, you run for cover. Because in this season, we need people that are going to elevate us, increase us, and enhance us. And I'm getting ready to do the EEI scan. It's an EEI scan time now. If you're not in my life anymore to enhance me, you got to go. If you're not in my life to help elevate me, you got to go. And if you're not in my life that's going to add value to my life, you got to go. Because I know what I bring. I know when my life joins your life is going to get better. I know when I partner with you, something is going to redouble. I know that something is going to be raised in status. And it's time for us to come away from friends. It's time for us to come away from colleagues that are not elevating us in this hour. We need to come away from situations that failed the EEI scan. Oh God, the EEI scan. I'm going to go up to people and say, do you elevate, increase, and enhance? No, bye. We're going to put if the red light goes on, it's time to go. What does red light mean? It means stop.